Today we are talking about the common cognitive distortion of personalizing. Personalizing is when you take something personally when it's not meant to be taken personally, or when you start seeing situations as consequences of your behavior when it's not necessarily that. So, example, a common form of this distortion that happens is when someone takes another person's personal beliefs as an attack. So let's say that I'm just walking along with my friend Bob and we pass a farmer's market, and I casually mention to Bob, I don't think buying organic is worth it. And then Bob goes off and he's all, what do you mean buying organic isn't worth it? I buy organic. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that I waste my money? Because how dare you? That's my money. I can spend it whatever way. So Bob, my friend, is personalizing my belief. He's asserting that I think he's wasting his money when I said no such thing. So how do you get over this cognitive distortion? One, I think it's really important to accept that people have different opinions and preferences, and that's perfectly fine. I think it's also important to realize that you don't need to defend your opinion to the death every time. And if you do feel that way, ask yourself why. Is it because you're really insecure about your belief? Maybe your belief isn't as strong as it was before, because that has nothing to do with this person stating their belief in front of you. Just because you're insecure about your belief and you're having some cognitive dissonance, you don't really know where you are and you're trying to figure it out, it doesn't mean that you can yell at this person in front of you or take that frustration out on this person in front of you. Also, are you treating this person in front of you like someone you had a similar conversation before with who was a jerk about having that same belief? Are you actually taking that anger you had on this jerky person and putting it into the person in front of you right now? Because that also has nothing to do with them. Take a second and ask yourself if you're actually being attacked right now, or are you just putting implications into other people's words? Another common form of personalization is when you think that someone else's moods and behaviors are caused by something you did, even when there's no proof of that. So let's say that my boyfriend comes home and right when he walks through the door, he's super quiet and he looks like this, and he takes off his shoes, closes the door, and walks straight into the room and kind of murmurs hi to me. And I assume, oh my God, what did I do? Why is he so mad at me? Like, I need to go to him. I'm having a cognitive distortion. Nothing really said that I did anything. So how do I get past this distortion? This one in particular has a lot to do with insecurity. So if I have low self-esteem and I just assume I suck, that's something I need to reel back, right? I need to build my confidence up. I can't just be assuming that everything is my fault, because one, it's not, and two, if you're like that, there will be people who take advantage of that fact, who will manipulate you and tell you that yes, everything is your fault so that you do things for them, or so you let their negative behavior, their bad behavior go by and accept it. Another thing you can do is come up with other examples of why the situation is happening. Maybe he needs to poop and he's just been concentrating on not pooping himself, right? That's a real thing. Maybe he accidentally slammed his finger with the car door and he's just trying to swallow that pain and just handle it in the way he feels comfortable handling it. Maybe he had a bad day and just wants to take a shower and rinse work away. You shouldn't just assume that it's you. And if you're in a mature relationship, if your partner is mad at you, they should tell you. That's their responsibility. Your responsibility is not to try to mind read them, because that's not real. That's another common cognitive distortion. Thanks for watching Cognitive Distortions, When Your Brain Lies. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You can even suggest a cognitive distortion you want to go over. Until next time, I am the Thoughtful Beast. Peace out. Another thing you need to realize